Hi everyone, this is your next class of competitive exams. Today our lesson is symmetry. Now what is symmetry? A geometrical figure is called symmetry about a line if at that line each part of the side coincide with the other part. Suppose this is a circle. Can you draw a circle? And suppose it is its diameter. And with a diameter, one part will coincide with the other part. Okay. In our daily life, we get different objects with what? Different symmetrical lines. Now we understand the types of symmetry. On the basis of axis of symmetry, symmetry can be divided into two types. This is the axis. About what line? One part is identical with the other. That line is called line of symmetry. One is vertical symmetry. Two types. P-E-S. Types. Please you write down. Take your copies. Number 1, vertical. V-E-R-T-I. C-A-L. Vertical. Line. Symmetry. The spelling is S-Y-M-M-E-T-R-Y. Symmetry. And you know this is vertical line. Understand? This is what line? Vertical line. If one object is, this part of one object is equal to this part, then this is line of vertical line of symmetry. See this diagram. This is suppose. You can draw it. Okay? And at this line, what happens? This part coincide this part. Okay? This part must be coincide with this part. So it is the vertical line of symmetry. And this is suppose. This is a figure. This is a geometrical figure. Suppose here we can draw vertical line. Then what happens? This part will coincide with this part. Okay. And suppose this is, here also what happens? This part coincide with this part. So it is vertical line of symmetry. And another we get horizontal line of symmetry. Number 2, horizontal. H-O-R-I-Z-O-N-T-A-L. Horizontal line of symmetry. S-Y-M-M-E-T-R-Y. Symmetry. This is horizontal line and this is. Okay? Now, if the one part of an object is identical with this part, then this line is known as horizontal line of symmetry. Here, this is a geometrical figure. Suppose see, this is Okay, now this part will coincide this part. So it is horizontal line of symmetry. Suppose this. Here we draw this also horizontal line of symmetry. In some geometrical figures, we get more than 2 lines of symmetry. Suppose you take a rectangle. Do you know what is a rectangle? A rectangle is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and each angle measures 90 degrees. Understand? Here we draw a rectangle. Okay? You have drawn or not, students? Now first you here draw a line of symmetry. What is its name? It is vertical. Okay? So within this line, this part must be equal to this part. It is the line. Now here you draw another line. Okay. Now on the basis of this line, this part must be equal to this part. So how many lines we get here? 2 lines of symmetry. In case of rhombus, do you know about rhombus? A rhombus is a quadrilateral whose 4 sides are equal, but each angle may or may not be 90 degrees. So in case of rhombus also we get 2 lines of symmetry. Now symmetrical figures with more than 2 lines of symmetry. Suppose you know about triangles. Equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means a triangle whose 3 sides are equal. That means this part is equal to this part is equal to these 3 sides are equal. ABC is a triangle whose 3 sides are equal. So angles must be equal. Now we draw here a line of symmetry. What happens? This part coincide with this part according to this line. Okay. Now from vertex B we draw another line. Okay. This part coincide with this part. Now from this line means you can give here. Okay, this part coincide with this part. That means how many lines of symmetry? Here we get 3. Now in case of a square, how many get? What is a square? A square is a quadrilateral whose 4 sides equal and what are equal? Angles are equal and each angle measures 90 degrees. You can draw a square. This is a square. Now here the diagonal. Diagonally this part equal and this part also equal to this part. How many lines of symmetry do you get? Here 2. This also 1, 3 and again 1 here. How many lines of symmetry do you get? 4. Okay. And in case of a regular hexagon, how many get? In case of a hexagon, hexa means 6. Regular means whose sides are equal. Okay, regular hexagon means a hexagon whose sides are equal. In case of a regular hexagon, what we get? 6 lines of symmetry. Now students, in case of English alphabets, in case of A we get what? This is vertical. In case of B it is horizontal. In case of D it is horizontal. C also, D, H. In case of H we get 2 lines of symmetry. vertical and horizontal. In case of I, we get 2. In case of M, 1. In case of O, 2. In case of T, 1. In case of U, 1. In case of V, 1. W, 1. And in case of X, how many? 2. In case of Y, 1. These are the lines of symmetry, and these are the English alphabets where we get lines of symmetry, 1 or more than 1. Then see reflection and symmetry. What is reflection? When light falls on a object and after striking the object it goes to the first medium, then this phenomenon is known as reflection. See, you use daily life mirrors. In a mirror, what you see? You see your image, and this is the object and this is the image. And in case of the mirror, this line is the what? Line of symmetry. Because in case of a mirror, your right hand shows left hand. You try this, okay? Then the mirror is a line of symmetry for the object and the image, okay? Now, what is this is the concept map. What is line of symmetry? A line which divides a given figure into two identical halves is called the line of symmetry. You can write line of symmetry. What is a line of symmetry? A line which divides a given figure F-I-G-U-R-E, a given figure into two identical halves is called the line of symmetry. This is students, do you understand my lesson clearly? Here are some questions. Identify the symmetrical figures. Which figure is this one? See, in this figure, suppose this is the figure. I draw the figure. This is. You have drawn. This is the figure. It is a symmetrical figure or not? Here you draw a line. See. This part coincides with this part, or this part is identical. Now this one. This is. That means it is a symmetrical figure. Students, I think you understand my lesson clearly. Bye bye.